Hey, what's up, everybody? Rampage the Sharp here. Back into Conan Exiles. Here we are. Stepping foot into Age of Sorcery. This would be my first to second week. Going on second week back in the game. Um, I'd honestly say so far, like, I'm still on PS4, so noticing any differences? Kinda. Not really. They made some quality of life improvements to the game. Like the new construction tool system is really nice. I never did fence stacking or ceiling stacking, or I tried to avoid it the best I could. There was times I utilized it for sure. Um, but the fact that they finally found ways to sort of patch those things, make them harder to do, it's nice. Objects snap a lot easier with the construction tool. The perk system is amazing. I love the new perk system. Um, at the moment, I'm not too sure. I'm kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place here. I don't know. There seems to be a bit of lag, though, I find. Like, the game does skip in and out sometimes. But yeah, so for perk system, I'm really stuck between grit with the tier 1 expertise and the tier 1 agility tree. Now, looking at all the perks in the agility tree, I really feel like, you know, I may honestly want to get that because it says like after dodging your next attack has 25% increased pen, and your next swing costs no stamina. Like that is a nice perk, and I was thinking about it for a while, like, oh, maybe that would be great for a heavy build, but not really. It's more like the agility is for your light builds. But the only problem is that spears are a strength weapon. Who would have guessed? I mean, it makes sense, but, so when you're looking at your perks, you end up with all these real nice, heavy perks. And don't get me wrong, Combo Master, I honestly probably should have taken that instead of the second skin. I haven't really, like, when I put the second skin on, I think I saw my percentage in value for carry weight go down like 5%. Like, as you can see here, I'm kind of out of the green. I don't like to be in the yellow, orange, or red. You don't want to be. Whenever you're in those areas in your stamina, everything you do costs a little more stamina. And a lot of people didn't know that for the longest time. I remember, like, I used to play back on those private PvP servers, and people are on there loading themselves up with throwing axes and increasing their carry weight, and they're thinking that, oh, by making my carry weight unlimited, that's fine. But the only problem is there's people that aren't tampering with the admin panel and adjusting carry weight are getting screwed over in the long run, because they're going to get filled up with axes. Their meter's going to go out of the green into the red. They might not be over encumbered, but still being in the red, you are, giving yourself a disadvantage, especially in heavy armor. So that's an issue there. But now when it comes to general game updates, still have objects not rendering in at times, trees, rocks, animals. You could sometimes just see their eyes or the hair on their back. There have been moments where healing potions do not work. Now this is all for Funcom here, guys. That's why I'm just kind of talking about the game right now. So yeah, healing potions have a weird glitch right now where they won't activate, I've noticed. Or there's almost like a hidden cooldown between actually using a healing potion. So that's something you got to keep a note. Other than that, though, things somewhat seem to be running smoother since Age of Sorcery. The battle pass was really cool. I already finished that. As you can see, I'm riding the new white horse, is what they call this one. Weird thing about it, it does not take a saddle, which is actually really weird. I do want to be honest. It doesn't take a saddle, which means that you can't give it any kind of defense, like extra defense. I'm just opening up my comment section here, whoever just commented. Hey, Papa got you. I didn't know you were a subscriber. I don't remember. I guess I had told you I had a YouTube channel, eh? I guess you checked it out. Welcome to the stream, bro. Here, I've been kind of holding my bong on my lap here. Let my thrall do some work for a moment. Welcome to the stream. Don't be shy to comment, by the way. More comments, the merrier. I like feedback. Server's really quiet this morning, I do gotta say. And I am on an official. I'm not gonna go blabbing the server number out. So when it comes to you, Papa Yago, don't go telling anybody what server I'm on. Good chance I'll get stream sniped. I would like to go run a dungeon or two this morning, so.
Death will be as meaningless as your life.
So take on Sorcery, the new portal system, amazing. I love the ability to warp around the map. The fact that it gives you some, what the hell's going on there? The fact that it gives you some corruption kind of sucks. But I mean, I guess if you were a sorcerer, you would be, you know, wanting the corruption. Other than that, I've tried a couple of the spells. I haven't really gone into it too much yet because I still have to farm more of those scrolls. Holy crap. And I'm telling you, I am rusty. This horse also is not cutting it right now. The great axe, the new great axes, amazing. I love the combo. So the combo I've learned so far with great axes would be this right here. So you go R2, R2, R1, R1, R2, R2, and then you can finish off if you want, or you can just keep repeating the combo. So R2, R2, R1, R1, R2, R2, R1, R1, R2, R2, R1, R1, and it just continues. And for armor right now, I've got the aspect of the wolf, Great Wolf's Rage. So the nice thing about these, so aspect of the wolf grants you a 15% strength weapon damage bonus when you're at full health. So they changed all the armor, right? But some of them stayed somewhat the same. Which that perk is pretty similar to before. Chest Guard of the Wolf grants you Berserker's Defense whenever your stamina's out, which as a heavy build, I'll be honest, you stam out all the time. It happens. Sometimes just to save your life. I wouldn't understand, like, I've looked at my defense stats, I've looked at my damage stats, I've looked at my health stats. When the Berserker Defense procs, I don't see any stat changes. The only change I could say is that my stamina appears to go up lightning fast when that procs. So that could be what that is. The scrolls you need, obviously, I mean, the best. Yeah, I think Tasha Boss said that they had a sorcerer for me, tier 4. So I'll probably be getting that off of them later today. For the rest of my armor right now, I don't know what to rock, so I just made Black Knight. A little bit of strength weapon damage, a little bit of HP. Now, here's something shitty about this horse. You click square, it accesses the inventory. As you can see on the right, there is no saddle. You see that? There's no saddle slot. Now what's weird is it does scroll over it as if there is a saddle slot, but there isn't. Oh, the Jill gloves reduce stam consumption, eh? Okay. I like the sounds of that. With my endurance I'm rocking, that would be really good. Okay. I better get off this. Yeah, and the horse is really weak. Like, very weak. I don't know the point in doing challenges, but see, yeah, Berserker, as soon as your stamina's back up, that's about when it wears off. So that's why I'm thinking that Berserker defense is a stam regen bonus, which you can't see. But yeah, to get on that damn horse, you gotta actually access it every time, which kind of sucks, but whatever. The axe I'm using is the bite. It has acid damage. It's good that they did that though. Horse PvP was broken. I honestly, like, I loved horse PvP at the start, don't get me wrong, like it was fun being able to pop a Berserker Drought, throw on a Goblinoid helm, eat some putrid meat, and one-shot somebody with a lance. But was it, like, fair? No. Not at all. Yeah, and I've got a Lesterith, the Accursed right now for my Thrall. He's been kicking ass. Just got Void Forge heavy on him. Jack of all trades for his first perk. Can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong there. For equipment, that's what I got him in. We like this Templar gear though. Like my clan and I were thinking of a clan outfit last night, and this is what we went with. So, because you can change the appearance of gear now, we went with the Dark Templar for the 4 pieces below. Which to do so, you just craft it on the basic armorer's bench. Really nice to know. I found that out just by accident last night. I'm like, I wonder if I could take this Bear Shaman and throw it on anything, and apparently so. And then for the hoods, the cheapest hood to make we found out was the Skelos Cultist basic version. That one's the cheapest cosmetic helmet you can use to convert. Because you don't want to be spending lots of resource just to make a fucking an outfit, you know? Like that. That's kind of rough. So to make these helmets and everything else, the most that you go through is basic silk. Oh, those are 1 skulls, I think. Oh, please don't kill my horse. Okay, good. Open back here. See, so Berserker protection kicks in, and my stam just starts going right back up. And I like that the great axes have that, like, behind reaching attack. want him killing my horse. What am I smoking this morning? I'll tell you. It's sugar cookies, 25% indica. I like the indicas because the sativas get me a little too fucking in my head, I find. I like to stay focused, calm. Oh, that's all you got, bro? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Anyone else that just showed up, thank you for watching. There we go. Yeah, you see this mounting thing is ridiculous. There we go. Oh, really? As soon as I get on the horse. Here, let's use the hammer for a bit. What the hell is this? You can't build in here, can you? Doesn't say you can't. Well, shit, eh? This is a nice little cave. So here's a new little building spot for all of you to know. Here, I'll go ahead and share this with everybody. Look at that, right there. That's in, 6K. K6. On the edge, left side. There's a tiny little cave here. Stack a few gate frames, or even better, slap a drawbridge right here. You could repair that with a repair hammer all day. Yeah, the mounting for this horse sucks. I gotta admit, for, like, I tried the zombie horse, and the zombie horse works fine. But Funcom, you gotta fix your tier 60 horse, like, I mean, like, let's be honest here, it's literally the final reward. Now, another thing to note, you do blue screen trying to look at the battle pass at times. So, if my stream cuts out, it will be back. Yay, a reward that gives me nothing. Okay, it didn't blue screen me this time, that's nice. We're gonna go all the way up. Now, it took me a week to finish the battle pass. Okay. Final reward in your pass, and it doesn't work correctly. There's something wrong there. Like, come on, guys. Like, we've all played Fallout, like, I'm sure some of us have played Fallout 76 or Call of Duty, and would you not be a little upset if you went all the way up to the final tier and the top item doesn't work correctly? I'd be pretty cheesed. I don't even want to bother with these guys, but probably gonna have to. See if we can get away from him. Yeah, my thrall's following. We're good. Trying to get to that dungeon. I mean, to be honest, for those of you watching the stream, You could see what server I'm on whenever I check the player list. It's just a note to put out there. So I should probably keep that in mind. It's probably better to not check the player list as often as possible, but it's nice to know if I'm alone. Now obviously the streams will be cut before I enter my own base or things like that. I just don't like having that published. It's like handing out a free blueprint to your stuff. You do enough math, it's easy to tell how to, you know, how to wipe somebody. Get enough information. So like this is a really bad game to stream on, like I'll be dead honest, like from what I've learned. But I figured I'm not looking to do any kind of build videos anytime soon. I don't really know everything yet. I got lots I still got to figure out. I did not want to have to fight those guys. Let's try and avoid that. Trying to avoid the rock noses. Wait for my thrall. Now you can go get to work.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
I feel like Bear Pact got nerfed. Oh, I still got a decent amount of shit off that. I probably shouldn't have opened that. I honestly don't need this fiber. I'm gonna dump that. I really don't need that right now. He almost headbutted me. Almost. Now, if you're trying to level up too, by the way, this is a great place for XP. Now they do sometimes drop Eldarium. No luck yet on that. Have myself another little bong toke here. And then we'll run this dungeon. Alright, let's get moving. Yeah, there we go. In we go. Alright. Now the main reason we're here is for the final reward. So I will kill all these other little gremlins here. Why the first initial hit misses so much. That's something up. When you go do that first heavy downward swing, it seems to miss quite a bit. Maybe they reduced the range on it. See right there.
Die, outsider.
Oh, I need a key to open that. Forgot about those. Could have brought a skeleton key with me. Might just stick to using the spear so I don't hit my guy so much. Oof. Yeah, the acid has definitely been... Because see, thralls don't lose durability, I thought. Unless, like, it's a new thing. But it looks like my acid has been eating away at his sword. So I gotta look out for that. My gear's gonna need some repair at some point soon.
Outsider.
There we go. Easy dungeon.
Bright joy of slay. Crumbs, toxy balls.
Done. What's going on, Jack? Yeah, all good. Yo. Oh. Are you on right now? I'm doing good. I'm doing a little fucking little live stream here while I play. Just YouTube. Yeah, just YouTube. Just streaming it up. I'm just out here running dungeons, but like the server player list is empty, so like I would know if somebody was coming to snipe me, you know, like stream snipe me. I've been keeping an eye. Trust me, I'm like, oh, I don't need somebody waiting outside my dungeon here because I'm streaming. Yeah, so far, Papa got you joined the stream. Portals? Yep. Yeah, yeah, actually.
I can make the now to do the followers, the zombies. I'm gonna work on that.
Oh. Well, if you're doing that, I was gonna say on another note, Tasha said they've got a tier 4 sorcerer for us.
Tier 4, you know, that's cool, but they don't do anything.
Well, apparently they're just as good as the tier 3. But
Yeah, they don't really do anything. I think they'll allow you to, same as a tier 3, they'll allow you to combine those partial spell sorcerer pieces or whatever. You need like 10 of them to make a sorcerer pool.
I'd still be happy to have like a tier 4 over a tier 3. Like I bet you it increases the speed by a little bit.
I don't think we have any right now, do we?
Sorcerers? No.
Yeah, I haven't gotten one because when I was playing on the other server, like I said, it allowed you to combine those pieces, but that was really all they did. But eventually, you know, with Sorcery 2 coming out,
Well, what I'm saying is if you see Tasha on, just don't be shy to message him and be like, hey, Alex said you got a sorcerer for us.
Okay.
And I'm sure they'd be happy. No, she's cool. She's like literally their clan. She's the mother of the other two members there. Like that's her daughter and son. Yeah, yeah. They're really nice people though. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying if you see her on though, just be like, you know, because I haven't happened to catch her on at the right times, I guess, to do the exchange. So I happen to be off whenever they're on, typically. No. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. It's not worth it. Or whatever. Yeah, I got you there.
Death will be as meaningless as your life.
Only time will tell.
Be a miracle.
Yeah, that's it. It'd have to be an act of God or something at this point, is what you're saying. Which it does happen. I mean, fuck, I've heard people coming back from the dead fucking 30 minutes later type of shit, and we're like, what? Like, the brain should be dead? Like, you know?
I mean, right now with all the scans on the body, they cannot find a single trace of cancer in the body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the brain, you see a black spot, which could all be necrosis. It could just be dead tissue from what the damage done. I mean, the cancer could technically be gone. You don't know. I doubt it is stage 4. You know, if we just had like a 2 billion lottery here, someone would get away from that cancer.
Really?
You know, yeah, it was $1.9 billion. It was like a cash payout of fucking $980 million.
Jesus. Exactly. And don't get me wrong, I've been, nowadays, man, I've been gambling a little bit. I like to buy the odd lotto ticket there. And that's what I'm saying. Like, last time I think there was like that $1.3 billion or something lottery. Even when I think they had the 70 million, that's still like, damn, like, fuck, I'd take $70 million. Like, damn. It's just who and what numbers. Yeah. You can never win if you don't try. That's any type of activity. You can't win if you don't try. So. Mhm. That's the way to do it. Yeah. No, she'd hate that. No. So I think my acid weapon's been eating away at my thrall's fucking weapon that he's using. By accident, yeah. And his armor's taking damage, which didn't make much sense because it was brand new. Put it on them, you know, and thralls. Yeah. So I've decided to use the spear and the hammer most cases around my thrall now. But it's a shame because this bite fucking chunks for damage. Oh my god. Like this axe is just ridiculous. I'm gonna have to make you one. You have to try it out. The acid axe. No. But the acid damage, well, what I'm saying is the acid damage, it doesn't hurt them too much. It's just their armor and weapons take a toll. So you just have to check their gear. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah. We stole that. Yeah, we stole that off of some guys that left a hole in their wall the first couple days we were on. That's the one. That's where we got it. Yeah. No, no, go ahead. I already checked it. Yeah.
Outsider.
Oh, well, see, Zach right now, he has his fighter in, like, bejeweled armor. Like, he's got her in real armor, but he's got, like, the skin for bejeweled. Yeah, see, there you go. Looks... Well, see... And that's why I was telling Zach maybe it'd be better to run around in like cloth or something because people would almost not want to bother wasting their time. If they get hit by somebody in cloth and that guy in cloth almost kills them, they're probably just gonna run because they don't want to lose their good shit.
I was thinking when you were talking about it, you have to go
Makes sense.
shit, but I did one of the hoods for me so that I know you guys are saying.
The hoods do look good. The hoods do look good though.
The thing on the thralls, you know, with that void forge,
Mm-hmm.
you know, plus 28 health for the boots. That's not too much for a thrall. 28 points, you know, that's not even a hit with a stone dagger, you know what I mean? And also the pants, stamina,
Yeah.
doesn't really much more stamina than do a thrall.
No, it doesn't.
The health and the stamina don't do huge chunks for them. So I changed mine around. I got mine up to 38 plus 38% strength weapon damage.
From what? What kind of gear?
I'm using a bunch of the Ivorian. I got the Ivorian Slaver helmet, the loincloth and the boots, and then I'm using the Void Forge, which give you plus 8 weapon damage. And right now I got my gloves, that's 48 health,
Okay.
but I'm going to be looking for, I'm probably going to, I can't make the Black Knight stuff.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, that has some really good damage.
Well, I'll tell you now, my Black Knight, the gloves give 48 health, the boots give 28 health, and the pants give 8% weapon damage. Yeah.
Because right now I get 5 from the helmet, 8 from the Void Forge, you know, chest piece,
Okay.
and it's 5 from the boots, 5 from the loincloth, and then the health from the other thing. But when you look at the stats, it looks like have the rest of it. When you go to
Your death will be as meaningless as
Yeah. In general. And then plus you can give him a Grey Lotus potion like I found out for more strength weapon damage. Could really tank him out.
at 100, just use 100 because it's
Well, plus whatever her level. Yeah.
you know, that's another 40 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
100 turns into 140, you know, plus if you put those potions on her and stuff.
And a really good weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, that weapon does 72 damage, so it's a beast. That's why I grabbed it and put it on. I was like, well, I'm gonna...
But I'm saying if we could get them all bites at some point, that they hit for 82. Those bite axes. And that's not even master kitted. Like we don't even have the master weapon fittings yet. If we
Use an axe on your thrall? How do the thralls... I know they
with the great axes, if they're the new great axe, like it has to be a great axe that has the new fighting style. They would attack just like a gray one does, which is pretty devastating. Like I watched a gray one swing those great axes, and they don't fuck around. Like they go straight into that heavy attack, and as soon as they do the second swing, if you get hit, like if you're anywhere in the area, you get hit by that like easily.
Did we end up using up all the ichor on oil and stuff? I saw Zach looking for oil. I picked up ichor yesterday. I picked up like 1,000, which should make... I think you get 5 oil per ichor, don't you? So it's almost like 20,000 oil.
I don't know. I haven't used any Ichor, but I mean, I'd be down to go, like, I'm just running dungeons, so.
Yeah, I was gonna run over if you needed. If I get today and come back 4,000, if the ichor just would have turned into oil, you know?
Well, I'll go do the demon with you.
Yeah, we could do that. I got the sigils, won't need any of that crap.
I'd actually like to hit every dungeon again, like go around the whole map.
Do it twice, because we can both get all the sigils. You guys got a lot of Silent Legion stuff. Did you get any recipes for the Silent Legion?
No recipes. 1 second here. I got a call from this place. I gotta call him back. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna get a call right back here in a second. It's for it's a possible job with like a 911 center.
Oh, cool. I'll call you.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I've kind of thought about it. Like I saw like the application position available. Like the benefits and everything are really good. Um,
I found the answer.
you found the Icar, okay. But like you know, like 911 receivers, they make quite a bit of money apparently. Like they do all right, and their benefits are pretty.
Think, I mean,
I mean, like what they have to listen to all the time. I guess it'd be pretty
well,
good.
you got to be able to remain calm and talk to people and walk them through shit. You know, I mean, under very stressful circumstances. You
Yeah,
know.
as long as they don't say I can't have like cannabis in my system, I'll be fine.
Right. My buddy's going through that right now. He hurt his knee on the job site.
Oh
It's
no.
legal in this state. Yeah, it's legal in this state, but
But
you have
they
to go
still
in.
want yeah.
He tested him. He's failing. He failed for weed. And it's like, well, it's legal. Why can't he smoke weed?
Yeah,
You know,
but they're still going to give him a hard time.
they are.
Yep, it's because they don't want to compensate for him, so they're going to find any way possible to,
Exactly.
yeah, to save some money, right?
Looks like one of the things we really need. We got Icker. We need Bark.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Yeah.
Apparently she's going to call me right back.
Okay. Well, yeah, to take care of that for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I'm interested in it. Like, I was thinking about it, though. I'm like I know that you do get some pretty brutal calls. You know, I've heard the stories and shit.
Oh yeah.
But I'm, like, don't get me wrong, I'm an emotional person, but I'm pretty good at turning that shit off, too, I do find, so.
Right.
Like if it's for a job situation, you know, I would just have to put my professional mode on, and I'd be getting calls where I'm sure sometimes it'd be pretty fucking brutal what I'm listening to, and
Yeah, I mean, people are calling for sometimes it's nothing, sometimes it's some pretty big reasons, you know?
that's what I'm saying. So, and like they were saying something about having to type a certain speed and shit like that, and it's like, well, like I mean, I'm down to try, you know, like on my phone, I know I can text really fast. So I mean, even if they had to, maybe they could even, just for me in my case, have me set up with a texting model of whatever they need the notes to be kept as. You know what I mean? Where I could just transfer them to a computer note after.
Right.
Because you do have to keep like they keep pre-recorded, and then you're supposed to type down everything you can translate as fast as possible.
Okay.
That's what they were saying in the job application. Like they expect you to be able to type to a certain speed.
Right, okay.
Cool. I'm gonna listen to this voice message 1 second here. Alright, she just got me on hold, so she's gonna be a minute. If you haven't left the base, if you do want to run some dungeons, come up to where I'm at here at the Fiend.
Okay.
And then you can come run it with me when you get here. I should be done my call.
I'm gonna make this couple of these things first. I'll be back.
Alright, sounds good. Because you're encumbrance, then we can get everything instead of me just getting the Eldarium. That's all I've been grabbing. Maybe.
If you see compost, grab as much of it as you can. I'm gonna have to make my beast some more because I need 50 compost to make the grave thing.
Okay, I'll start keeping that. Alright, I'll be back though. Yo. Yo. Man, to anybody watching the stream afterwards, make sure you've fast forwarded. I hope so. Hey Jack, your mic's muted. Hey Jack. Alright, let's see here. Server's still looking pretty empty. Do I still have a gremlin active? Yeah, I do. Well, I hope some of you are still watching the stream. Or any of you that have fast forwarded this part. Just had some phone calls I had to take care of there. Dungeon. I like that this dungeon's nice and straight. You just go all the way to the end. Good dungeon for hardened steel, by the way, as well, if you're trying to farm that. All these skeletons drop hardened steel weapons, arrows, etc. See, hardened steel bow, hardened steel bow. The big guys drop the Eldarium. Hey, welcome back. I was feeling a little lonelier. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything in there, but right below the elevator, there's a hole in the building, and you can actually climb all the way to the top of that building with no problem, which puts you standing across directly at the base of all of your stuff.
Oh yeah.
Nobody can stand there with a bow and arrow,
And just start pelting. Yeah.
very easy, it's a perfect standing point to blow it all up,
Yeah, we do need to get that area T3'd at least for that point. That too.
I mean, they can literally climb right into that building.
Well, and the problem is that part of that little, like, peak there, you can't actually build on. It says not allowed to build there. But, if we do it in such a way, we can have it where they can't put bombs in most of the areas. You know what I mean? Like, if we build it right. Well, yeah, where they have to make it where they have to blow in. But at the same time, if you build it close enough to that cannot build here, you know how they won't be able to put bombs down that means in that spot. So they'll have to use arrows. Just slows them down even more. I saw that. I was like, yeah, no, that shouldn't be there. Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's why Zach's been mentioning we need to get that portion done. It's just that the top had to be, yeah, it's just the top had to be a lot beefier. But yeah, now any more material we get, we should put that towards the bottom. Although at the same time, now speaking of that, I found something I'm going to want to show you here in a minute. So like after I'm done this dungeon here, I'm going to cut my stream off. And then we can start talking real business. Because I am live streaming right now, so I'm trying not to discuss. Probably not. I doubt you have your setting turned on. They might be able to hear you. I know. But I'm just doing this dungeon at the moment, and then I'm shutting it off anyways. But I found something that's just like the Ice Spire, but instead it's actually... I found a couple really good crevices, to be honest, where you could hide shit. I even gave one up on the stream earlier. I stumbled on one by accident. Like, it wasn't like a super hidey hole, it was just like a... something you could gate off, you know, and it would be good. Like a tiny hole. But I did find something really good yesterday, and it's right fucking next to where we do our farming. Oh, what did I just get there? I just got the Fiend Bone Hammer. Nice. But I found a spot that's just like Icefire Chasm, but it's made of sand. Like, it's a sandy dirt area. And it's right near our base. Right down the road. So I'm gonna, oh yeah. So I think what I might do is I'll make my way back to you first instead here, because I just finished this dungeon here, like the Fiend.
Okay. I've got everything I need to make two of the blood sacrifice things. So they're over by the ship. That little base we got, or that little hidey hole, not hidey hole, but whatever Zach put in the wall, that's over by those ships, right?
Getting there, yeah. Near that area.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it so I can put them in there, because it's in the middle of a couple of thrall camps right there. I think it's right up here. I forget where it was. I know he was originally trying to put the vault in there, but it wouldn't fit because it wasn't.
So I got another interview.
Oh, good.
And yeah, so apparently it's actually an alarm monitoring agent position.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of cool. It's like a starting point, you know. And it starts at $17 an hour.
There you go.
$17.06 or something like that. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I was like, all right. Well, So I could say it's 17 on like and know for sure I'm getting 17 guaranteed every hour. You know, it's not 16.50 as some people are like, oh, I'm getting 17. Yeah. It's like no, I'm getting 17 and 6 cents. So every 10 hours, that's another dollar. No, no, no. Is it? No, more every 50 hours. Is that what I'm thinking? No, 25 hours every 20. I don't know. I'm too baked. I'm way too baked to think of that. But it's just like that's a cool, different job. I might be interested in trying. Like it's within walking distance to my house. It's like a 15-minute walk. I know, that's what I was thinking. And I asked them if I could start part-time. Now the training, they said the training is going to be at least a good 30 to 40 hours. I was like, okay, well that's expected. Usually training takes a while. Um, but just to know that that I'm allowed to start at about 20 hours a week to start off is good. At least I'm not going to get overwhelmed. Well, and the only thing that makes it kind of like makes me a little unsure if I'll be able to do it is that they said I need to be able to type a certain like speed. And they said, can you type without looking at the keyboard and shit like that? And I was like, I don't know. Like, yeah. Well, and so did I. Like obviously I did. Yeah, I always have to look for the numbers. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I can figure out where some of them are without looking for sure. But to know for sure. Yeah. Well, and they said that's what they're gonna go through in the training, anyways. I was like, okay, because like I was asking her, I'm like, do you have any recommendations on something I could look up to go do some keyboard practicing, or do you just want me to find that out myself? And she said, no, we'll supply you with that information, like, if it's needed. So I was like, okay, well, that's good. And then they asked, like, what my availability was. And, like, I've got an eye appointment next week. And then, like, and they wrote that down. And then they asked, well, when would you like to start? And I said, well, if you really want, you could technically start me off sometime after my eye appointment. Because then I could start with some new glasses, because I think I'm going to need those, I said to her. I was like, because mine I found out when I called my optometrist, like the place I did it last time. They said, man, you haven't been back here in almost 8 years. So my glasses are old, you know? So new pair. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm already booked for an eye exam. I'm gonna get that done. And they asked me if I wanted to do what the fuck was it now? They wanted to do like photos of my eye. And I was like, like they said it's an extra $40, but they said they can see if you got diabetes starting, things like that. I was like, I didn't know they could do that either. I was like, well, I mean, if it's gonna warn me about some possible symptoms, I'm down. Like, fuck. Free. Yeah, well, and I don't go to the doctors all the time either. It's not like I go for, frequent checkups. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not at that age yet, I should say. Not there yet. You don't go for checkups. No. Right? Yeah. But all throughout your 20s and shit, you didn't go to the doctors, right? Like. Oh, I bet. Yeah, see, he knows. Or him. Maybe he's. Yeah. Jesus. But yeah, so I just think that it's nice to know that I can do a little checkup without having to do that. You know, go through the whole doctor's appointment, sit in a doctor's office. I can just, yeah. And they said it was like diabetes and you know, other eye conditions too. You know, just general eye conditions like cataracts, shit like that. Like if my eyes are um, starting to develop symptoms they can't just see with the regular eye exam. I was like, all right, go for it. Like, fuck, I want to know if I'm fucked. You know, for 40 bucks, I'd rather know. That's not a lot of money to know if I'm gonna die or not from some other shit, you know, or develop, or well, you know what I mean. Just I'd rather not develop diabetes, or at least slow it down if it's starting, you know, shit like that. Maybe hold off on the. They do, they do, yeah, or at least stabilize it, you know, things like that. Don't need to have a heart attack at the age of 30 because of diabetes or something. Well, and it scares me. It scares. I know my heart's good because I've donated blood a couple times. So, like, you know, they check your pulse and your pressure and all that type of shit. Um, yeah, no, mine's always been good on that part. I know when I play Conan, I bet you it goes up. It's fucking Conan, Jack. Conan's giving you a heartache. No, I know. But for me, Conan does it. Holy fuck. You want to talk about a game that gets your heart racing at times? This one's done it enough times. You need glass flasks? I like this possible job idea, though. Oh yeah, okay, here, I'm gonna cut my stream off before I get to base here. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Rampage is sharp out.